you do for a Klondike bar?
I guess I'd buy one at the store.
For that chocolatey coated ice cream loaded big and thick, no room for scare.
Getting me to do anything more than that is asking too much.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Next to nothing. That is my answer to that question. It's the summertime, and you kids have a couple months off school to go outside and play sports and go swimming and get vaporized under that hot, hot sun. So be cool and stay cool with some cool treats and some cool hypothermic shock.
I like the summertime when the girls wear their dresses so low you can see the sun on their tan skin.
When the sun is blazing and you need to lower your internal body temperature, your parents' first reaction is to give you a Freezy pop. This was their way of saying, we're poor and can't afford real food, so have this sack of yellow No.5. Look, it's got a little otter on the side. And giving these out to children without a pair of scissors on hand is the equivalent of child abuse. I hated these. You'd shuck out all the ice first and you'd be left with a bag of funny tasting syrup. You can either down this like a shot of saccharine schnapps, or you could save it for a snow cone. Ah, the snow cone. Someone finally found a use for the buildup at the bottom of the freezer. Best of all, they slapped together a dubious cart and charged children the equivalent of actual food for what is practically refrigerator dandruff. Eating the thing was an insult to your opposable thumbs. They'd serve it in a little paper cup like what you'd find at the water cooler. You'd have to scoop it into your mouth, not with a spoon, there were none available, but with the back of your teeth. Invariably, you'd get a face full of sticky syrup that would stick to your upper lip and nose for the entirety of your outing. Bugs and lint and grass would stick to your face. It was a terrible 4th of July. But the snow cone is useless without the flavor, and you had a wide array to choose from. There was red and blue and red blue, also known as purple. And God help the kid that wanted the yellow snow cone. What was he expecting? Lemons? Lemons are terrible. But lemonade is classic. Lemonade is the child's revenge for the snow cone. Now, they are the ones overcharging adults for what is practically a Dixie cup of pine salt with a little sugar added. I don't see many lemonade stands anymore. I guess people don't trust salesmen who don't understand monetary value. I guess people don't trust salesmen who don't know which way the letter E points. But the absolute best treat is that refreshment on wheels. You know the one, the ice cream truck. Now the dubious snow cone cart makes house calls. It is in your neighborhood, and it is playing that creepy music that plays when a clown is about to commit homicide. Let's take a look at the ice cream truck menu. Ice cream sandwich. When I first heard of these, I thought it sounded terrible. I do not want bacon, lettuce, and cherry Garcia on toast. It sounds messy. The bullet. I do not understand people's love of the bullet. I do not understand people's love of a water-flavored popsicle. Choco Taco. As a person of Mexican descent, I don't know what to make of these. But if it comes wrapped in tinfoil, I guess I'm obligated to eat it. Also, Choco Taco sounds like an ethnic slur. Careful how you say it. Strawberry shortcake and chocolatey Eclair. These were the fine desserts of the ice cream truck for the kid with high standards. Assuming those standards include little crunchy balls that feel like styrofoam peanuts in your mouth. Fudgesicle. I do not want something that sounds like a frozen septic tank. Creamsicle. Ah yes, Creamsicle. That girl at the place down by the airport. She'll let you do anything you want. She'll just take you into the back room, and she won't ask any questions. She'll just lie there and take it. They call her Creamsicle for a reason. She has a very special talent. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, childhood innocence. Dipped ice cream bar. Great in concept, but upon your first bite, the shell cracks in half and falls to the pavement and melts into a puddle of brown chocolatey ooze. And you're left standing there with a stick of vanilla ice cream that immediately melts all over your hands. Push-ups. After eating all that ice cream, you're gonna need to do some push-ups.
Push-ups, rhythm push-ups, a moderate Stone Age Server Tree!
Oh yeah, these were okay until you got towards the bottom and they had that last remnant you had to get out with your tongue until you'd sit there and chew on it, pulling out the ice cream, and invariably you'd get a mouthful of paper. I do remember that Fred Flintstone was the mascot for the push-ups, and Archie Bunker was the mascot for Choco Taco. Can I see Fred and Barney rapping again?
You rather see me in the pen than me and Lorenzo rolling in a benzo. Be the police out of shape, and when I finish, bring the yellow tape.
Bedrock's Most Wanted. Character Pops. These were your favorite cartoon characters. Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse, Snoopy, Gary Busey. These were the most expensive items in the truck, as I recall, because Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles got fat royalties from his edible facade and his creepy, vacant eyes. They might cost extra, but how could you resist that anthropomorphic sponge that happened to taste like every other thing in the damn truck? But at the end of the day, at least you reap the benefit of eating something really cold on a really hot day.
The sun.
The ice cream truck menu is like the Denny's menu. You order the food based on the pictures, and you'd always be disappointed with the results. I wanted that. I wanted my stick to be that big. For those of you that resisted the urge to say, "That's what she said," you have class. Congratulations, you won a chocolate eclair. The rest of you, yellow snow cone.